Tulsa Drillers baseball is next. And a good morning, everybody. We welcome you to Tulsa Drillers baseball. It is the third game of our four-game series between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and your Tulsa Drillers. Today is a doubleheader, and after today, we will be taking 3 days off for a break. Rockhounds will then return home as they take on the visiting Frisco Rough Riders beginning Sunday. They conclude the 6-game homestand on Friday, March 22nd. Saturday the 23rd, they'll take on Frisco at Frisco. Tuesday the 26th, they'll have a 3-game series with the Corpus Christi Hooks. Friday the 29th will be our first ever game with the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Rockhounds and the Tulsa Drillers or any of your AA favorites with the First Pitch app, and you can download that on your smart device. Well, we will have 7-inning games today. And yes, it will be raining again. Here's your starting lineups. And now we are good to go as we take on this third game of our 4-game series. Always remember, stay alert on foul balls. Remain off the field. There's no reason for you to get on the field, and there's no touching balls that are in play. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game.
The game stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tulsa Drillers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cletus Yang, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Kareem McLeod, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Kareem McLeod.
First pitch coming, here it is. Liner toward right center. Jansen is right there, 1 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Stepping into the box, Brian Roberts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schaefer comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder, Ronnie Chadwick.
Stepping up to the plate, Ronnie Chadwick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Russell Schiff, Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because of good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all 4 quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Standing in, Freddie Eldred. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. McLeod is there, and he has it for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now at the plate, Willard Lloyd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Tomlinson comes up with it. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Felipe Delgadio. First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Stepping in now, Antoine Schaefer. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0. Leading off the inning, Christopher Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Thomas Tomlinson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty. One man out. Soft liner toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, Ray McCormick.
So striding in, Ray McCormick. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit high.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now in the box, Kevin Diaz. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. McCormick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Ramon Vega, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Ramon Vega.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Diaz is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Digging in, Herb McLean. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Tomlinson scoops it up, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 7, catcher, Chris Corona.
So digging in now, Chris Corona. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Garrett Jansen. Now a bunt attempt here, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Into the box now, John Wales. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Michael Wesson.
So coming to the plate, Michael Wesson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box, McLeod, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 1-1 to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for one. He beat it out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Into the box, Brian Roberts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jansen giving chase, and that retires the side. Standing in, Adrian Lyons.
Leading off for Midland, the shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. On the ground to the right side. To his left, McCormick, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Freddie Eldred. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. A swing and a ground ball to third. Diaz ranges to his right. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Willard Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back, the center fielder just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Standing in now, Felipe Delgado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lloyd stands at second with 2 gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about? So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Striding in once again, Ronnie Chadwick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ronnie Chadwick.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit, their first of the game. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Christopher Anderson. Popped him up. Corona is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Tomlinson.
So stepping in, Thomas Tomlinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lyons camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Ray McCormick.
Settling in now, Ray McCormick. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Kevin Diaz, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. McCormick at second with 2 down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schaefer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Antoine Schaefer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Antoine Schaefer.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready for another chance, Ramon Vega. First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. the 0-1. Line drive to left. Chadwick is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Ready now, Herb McLean. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, John Wales.
Tulsa, first baseman, John Wales.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
The batter, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Wesson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. One out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-0 pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Jansen on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Center fielder, number 11, Kareem McLeod.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kareem McLeod. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Jansen. And that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Corona. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in, Garrett Jansen. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Lyons. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, McCormick on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A three-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Digging in once again, Brian Roberts.
Number Tulsa, designated hitter, Brian Roberts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Popped him up. Vega ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronnie Chadwick.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronnie Chadwick. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Christopher Anderson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christopher Anderson. First pitch on its way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And he misses there. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Well hit to right.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jansen shading to his right. 2 down. hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Chadwick stands at second with 2 gone. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Freddie Eldred, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Freddie Eldred.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Willard Lloyd. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Standing in now, Felipe Delgado. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Antoine Schaefer. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Herb McLean.
At the plate, Herb McLean. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Now batting, Chris Corona. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Go to second, and he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they've scored 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds lead it 5-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Ray McCormick, and they'll need him to get something going here. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin.
At the plate, Kevin Diaz. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, John Wales, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kareem McLeod. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. Schaefer is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Midland Rockhounds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Cletus Yang pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Well, as we wrap up Game 3, the Rockhounds take the 3rd game. Well, we got one more for y'all as we wrap up our 4-game series, and most likely the Rockhounds will be back on the field in just a little bit, along with the Tulsa Drillers. We're going to wrap up our 4-game set. Then we get a 3 days off. We will be back on Sunday, versing off the Frisco Rough Riders. And most likely that will be the 6-game homestand between Frisco and Corpus Christi. So anyway, we will be right back here on Tulsa Drillers Baseball. And we'd like to welcome you back to Tulsa Drillers Baseball. It is the final game of our 4-game series between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and the Tulsa Drillers. We come back on Sunday, March 17th, as we take on the Frisco Rough Riders for the Midland Rockhounds return home. Rockhounds will take on the Rough Riders and the Hooks for the 6-game homestand. Rockhounds will then get on the road to Frisco and Corpus Christi before their first appearance with the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Well, we all know it is going to be another rainy game, and most likely it's going to be what it is. We got another 7 innings, and it's a 1 o'clock game, and we're all good to go. Here's your starting lineups. There are some ground rules while during today's second game of this doubleheader. We ask everybody to stay off the field. Always remember, stay off the cell phones while the batter is in the batter's box. Remain off the field. There is no reason for you to be on the field, and there is no interference with balls in play. Thank you for cooperating with us today as we make Tulsa Drillers Baseball and the Midland Rockhounds enjoyable for everyone.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tulsa Drillers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cletus Yang will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Kareem McLeod. He will lead this one off today.
For the Drillers, center fielder, Kareem McLeod.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Now here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's another 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Vega is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Left fielder, Ronnie Chadwick.
At the plate, Ronnie Chadwick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Lloyd fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Number 25 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side, when he throws, the ball has it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of the bat. A very effective pitch, but a very difficult pitch to command.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And a check down the middle.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Now to the plate, Willard Lloyd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman, Felipe.
Striding into the box, Felipe Delgado. First offering on its way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Stepping in now, Antoine Schaefer. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0. Leading off the inning, Christopher Anderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Anderson.
The pitch. Too high that time with the inning. It's ball one.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Jansen is after it. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. Anderson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score. We're all square at one apiece.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box, Thomas Tomlinson, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. but you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Stepping in, Ray McCormick. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Drilled down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Standing in now, Kevin Diaz. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. McCormick, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, John Wales, and he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Vega, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Vega.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Chris Corona, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Jansen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. McLean at second with two down. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. In now, Michael Wesson, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Schaefer. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 11, Kareem McLeod.
So striding forward now, Kareem McLeod. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Schaefer. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan Roberts.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Roberts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to left. Schaefer has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Adrian Lyons.
Leading off with the Rockhounds, the shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Freddie Eldred. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Willard Lloyd, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on the show right after this. Digging in now, Ronnie Chadwick. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. McLean sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The right fielder, number 2, Christopher.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Anderson, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. First offering on its way. This is line to left. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in, Thomas Tomlinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Striding in, Felipe Delgado. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for him.
We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Antoine Schaefer. He struck out on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Standing in now, Ramon Vega, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if you can stay down below the knees like that.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Into the box now, Herb McLean. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. Wales has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-1. Leading off the inning, Ray McCormick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ray McCormick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Kevin Diaz, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1, and a fastball just a bit high. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Might be putting him on now. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far on this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
In now, John Wales, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there, as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. There's ball 3 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Corona.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, catcher, Chris Corona.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Stepping in now, Garrett Jansen. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there.
0-2 the count.
1 out, nobody on. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Adrian Lyons. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box now, Freddie Eldred as he rips it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Willard Lloyd, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here it comes, 0-2. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Wesson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Michael Wesson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to short. Lyons loves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
How about it? The center fielder, Kareem McLeod.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kareem McLeod. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The batter, designated hitter, Ryan Roberts.
Stepping into the box, Brian Roberts. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Inside,
Off the
ball 1.
plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Felipe Delgado. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Well, that kicks foul at the last moment.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Antoine Schaefer.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Ramon Vega. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Into the box, Herb McLean, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Vega, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Standing in now, Chris Corona. And he puts it on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right. And the throw in gets away from him. And the tag gets him. A 1 run is in to score on the play.
Center fielder number 32.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Bo Score gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 13.
Garrett Jansen will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. McLeod is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 4-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Leading off the inning, Ronnie Chadwick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Fouled off. Pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Christopher Anderson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. Jansen is there, 2 gone. Into the box, Thomas Tomlinson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. That's the first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Midland Rockhounds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Cletus Yang takes home the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
And so the Rockhounds win another one as they took a sweep against Tulsa. Well, the Rockhounds win a 4-game set in Tulsa, and likely this was the Drillers' first sweep as Midland takes a 4-1 victory. Well, as you guys may know, we are not back until Sunday. The Rockhounds will play the visiting Frisco Rough Riders at home beginning Sunday at 2:05 as they start up the next 6 homestand between Frisco and Corpus Christi. Well, this will just about do it for everybody here. Hope everybody has a good day, and we'll see y'all back on Sunday. For now, this is Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas. See y'all again soon.